I got the opportunity to work with an amazing Holocaust education trust, and this involved writing a speech about why it's still important to remember the events of the Holocaust. And honestly, I found it quite difficult to think of reasons to begin with, but after doing some research, I found that there have been 37 incidents of genocide since, and there are several that are universally agreed on. In other words, we have universally agreed that 3.5 million people have been murdered without serious consequence for those responsible. For example, in East Timor, Indonesia, we know that UN peacekeepers stood and watched thousands of people being murdered without doing anything. After the Holocaust, we said never again, but it's happened 37 times since, and it's even happening right now. Uyghur Muslims are being forced into these optional re-education camps. Chinese authorities claim they have training centres and that the people there are students rather than detainees. If anyone's seen the film The Boy in Striped Pyjamas, there's this scene where Bruno looks over and he sees the propaganda videos in China. The propaganda videos for the Nazi concentration camps. But when he actually gets into the concentration camps, he hobbles along these stones thinking it's a game, but it's completely different. This feels all too similar to the videos coming out of China. The Uyghur Muslims are being portrayed as having fun activities, but when you see the secret film footage, they are shaved, blindfolded and being forced onto trains. We don't know exactly what's happening in China, but it's been reported that they are abused, tortured, raped and even killed. Survivors have also said they faced electrocution, sterilisation and being injected with unknown substances. There are 465 of these camps believed to be in Xinjiang, the region where Uyghur Muslims live. And these Uyghur Muslims are also being forced to manufacture products that are being sent to the West and being used by us. We are benefiting from this genocide, and it makes it that much harder to stop. Amazon, Ford, HP, and at least 500 other companies are operating in the region of Xinjiang. Although they may not be operating in the actual Muslim camps, we know that they're operating in the region where it's very unlikely that they have anything like appropriate working conditions. Personally, I feel powerless in trying to help. I found dozens of UK government petitions that ended in 2018 and were debated. But we know the camps still exist. In fact, it's getting worse. So, what to do now? There are still petitions that you can go out and find, and it's really quick and easy to do. So I encourage you to go do that. Also, when you're buying products, maybe check if they do come from Xinjiang. It's really easy. You can just check in the product manufacturer. But I think we can do more. Alex Burkhardt is our local MP in Brentwood, and if we all wrote a letter to him about the Uyghur Muslims, asking him to educate himself and speak out on the violations of the rights for the Uyghur Muslims, I think we can make a change, especially if he brought it up in Parliament. I have wrote a letter to him, which I think you can all take from, and if you wanted to copy it, send it off. If he got that letter a few times, then we could make a difference. So I hope you do listen. So thank you.